Hey guys, welcome back to the next episode. Now it's been a crazy day today. This morning we were out with Dive Bermuda teaching. We taught the lionfish course on Hermes and hangover hole, and this afternoon we were doing DSTs and then taking starts out for dives out on Southwest Breaker. So we're 4 dives in so far today, but we're now down at Blue Water Divers. As you can see, their boat behind them, Modern Sinbad, and we're about to go for another 2 dives today. We're going to do a twilight dive and then we're going to be doing a night dive on Southwest Breaker. 6 dives today, going to be epic. Hopefully we're going to get some cool footage for you guys on these night dives and sunset dives. But as always guys, if you're enjoying the content, subscribe, share, helps us out a lot and we really appreciate it. But let's jump in, let's go jump on the boat and let's go see where we're going. Ready to smash this?
Ready to smash this, man. This for my guy, my number 1 guy, Mark Wynn.
On their hands. Was he passed out when you did it?
You were super for this one.
It's stylish.
She just takes personality.
When we dropped down onto the Hermes for our sunset dive, I was so excited because I dived it early in the day and the visibility was amazing. And before we knew it, when me and Dwayne dropped down, we were surrounded by great Barracuda. We knew we were going to have a great dive here. And as we have, Dive Master Bola, the TikTok star, is cruising down onto the reef because he thinks he's already spotted a lionfish. But as you can see, look at that visibility and clarity. We are dropping down, the sun is setting, but the light is just looking spectacular as me and Dwayne start making our way towards the Hermes. And as we come cruising to the Hermes, somehow, I have no idea how these guys do it, we have a free diver dropping down onto the wreck. Right now, where the free diver is, this is about 20 meters deep. It's crazy to think how guys can get down, and also girls, get down on one breath to go that deep. These guys were actually swimming through the wreck as well, which in my mind is crazy because I would always want a tank because I am useless at freediving. And everyone who's dived with me freediving will tell you I am utterly useless at it. That's why I prefer to have a tank while I'm out diving, because I can stay down and enjoy the dive site. But as we can see, the visibility is looking spectacular considering the sun is setting and the lighting is just making it look beautiful. And Dwayne made me his cameraman for the day, so he's passed me his camera. So I didn't get much footage in the wreck because I was doing a lot of footage for him, for his channel and his videos, so definitely check out his Instagram, Based In. I'll put a link just below for you guys to check out his Instagram because he's got some wicked footage. But as we come cruising along here, we're coming out onto the main deck of the Hermes. Now I'm going to try and do something a bit different here for you guys. I'm going to do this almost like a virtual dive. I'm not going to be cutting the clips constantly like I normally do. I'm going to do this where I'm going to have larger sections, and tell me guys in the comments if you like this, because a lot of people will be saying they actually want to see more of the footage, more of the wreck, and get a real feel of what the dive is actually like. So I'm trying it out here. Let me know if you guys like it, as me and Dwayne take you guys on a virtual dive of the Hermes. Now, me and Dwayne are dropping down into the bathroom. This is in the bow, and there's a toilet in the section. It's very, very silty, so you've got to be very careful when you come in here. It's quite small and confined, so if you're claustrophobic, it's definitely not a good idea to come in here. But we come in, have a look, get some footage. As you can tell, it's very raw footage, a bit shaky, so I do apologise, but I really want to give you guys the feel of being inside the Hermes and coming and exploring the Hermes wreck with me and Dwayne as we both look around in this section. And you can see we have a little staircase to go up. And it looks dark, but when you come out of it, I love this view because you have the big boom across, which used to put the moorings in for the warships during World War II, and then the mast coming up. And normally the mast is full of marine life, of barracuda, grey snappers, Bermuda chub, and you can see here we have some divers coming out of the hold for the cargo when it was converted to a dry cargo ship after the war. But this wreck is absolutely stunning to explore. It was sunk in 1984, and we actually took Divers Ready out on this dive a few weeks ago. That video is coming next week, so definitely hit the notification bell so you do not miss that video, because we had a wicked dive with James from Divers Ready. It was awesome. We did the Hermes and we also did the other dive site we're doing for a night dive, Southwest Breaker. But as Dwayne comes towards me, you can see the way the wreck sits wedged into the reef. Now when they sunk this wreck, it was sunk 200 yards away, and over the years hurricanes pushed it, mainly Hurricane Emily pushed the shipwreck right into the reef and wedged it in, which gives it that iconic image. Any dive magazine or photo of diving in Bermuda, wreck diving, that's the image you see, the bow sitting there. It's just spectacular. And me and Dwayne just now are around about 23 meters, cruising along the reef back towards the wreck. And it just is awe-inspiring when you see the light coming in, the way it's sitting, it just looks stunning. This is more the shallower side of the wreck, and we have some wreckage in the foreground here. That used to be another whole level of the wreck above the mast, but unfortunately hurricanes have ripped that off and dropped it in the sand just there. As you can see, as we jump up on top of the deck, you can see the old structure here of where there used to be other elements, other levels of the wreck which have been ripped off. And there's just this random toilet now sitting there, just in the open. But I really hope you guys are liking this more virtual style of a dive taking you. We just want to try something new for you guys to see if you like it, because it gives you the real feel of how this wreck is, the scale of the wreck, the size of it. As you can see, we're now about 16 meters with two sergeant majors chasing each other, a school of barjacks rolling in as well. There was just so much life on this wreck tonight. And as you can see, the wreck just goes on from the bow to the stern, and you can get the real feel and scale of this wreck. And we have probably about 16 divers in the water just now and 4 free divers. And it doesn't feel crowded just because there's so much reef around the wreck to go explore. Now this wreck was sunk artificially in 1984 by the Bermuda Dive Association, so it's one of the very first artificial wrecks to be sunk in the world, made clean for divers. And as we see Martin here, Martin is guiding his diver, and he just has a free diver at 24 meters cruising underneath him. Martin is like, what is going on here? What is happening? And he's just looking at the guy like, what is he doing? And Martin's the same as me, rubbish at freediving as well, and just in awe of how these guys just cruise up and make it look so effortlessly and easy. If you guys are freedivers in the comments, tell us below, how deep can you guys actually go, and how long can you actually hold your breath for your dynamic apnea? Even your static apnea, how long are you guys holding your breath for as well? We'd love to actually know and see how you guys actually do it, and how you guys get really good at it, like what techniques do you use. But as we work our way back towards the boat, we have come across a school of Bermuda Chub, and they are always about, and one of these guys at Southwest Breaker decided to bite me for no reason, which took me by surprise in the second dive tonight. But just look again at that wreck as we head to our safety stop and with the other divers, and TikTok specialist Dive Master Bola has caught his lionfish. He'll be eating well tonight, and you can see everyone is happy, smiling, they've loved the dive. And we have coming up next, Southwest Breaker at night. You guys will enjoy that. That is coming up in just a moment, guys. Until then, we'll see you in the second dive. That was awesome, wasn't it? Yeah. Enjoy that. really good.
Lucas? Yeah. Rafael?
Okay.
Monica?
Yeah.
Alan?
Yep.
Karen? Marty and Justin?
Yes,
yes.
Yep. But just to keep you from having to swim against the wind on the surface and possibly against the current on the surface, just to bear that in mind. So that's kind of the area.
As we get our dive brief from Chris about the plan and dive limits for the dive, me and Dwayne jump back in and start exploring Southwest Breaker at night. And these fish are going crazy, the lights constantly banging into you, hitting your mask, hitting your reg, hitting the camera as well. They're just hyperactive, the lights. It's a really cool experience as we continue working our way to the breaker to do the swim through the breaker. As you can see, here we have Dwayne cruising through the breaker. Almost looks like a cave, but it's not. It's just a big swim through that's open through the breaker as we have more divers coming towards us the other way. So Dwayne decides to turn because the divers are coming in the entrance and start heading back the other way. As you can see, he's got really good trim, good buoyancy with his wing. He's a really good diver. He's a dive master, but he's a really fantastic diver to dive with. Someone I can really trust diving with, and I love diving with Dwayne. Him and me go exploring around on the deep reefs quite a lot together with blue water divers. Brilliant guy, we always have fun. And as we come out the swim through, we come across a glassy sweeper fish. You very rarely get these guys during the day because they're normally hidden up in caves, overhangs at night, during the day, but at night they're out exploring the reef. And as we come across a massive trumpetfish. But I really hope you guys enjoy diving with us. We've got a nice little debrief for you guys at the end, so stay along for that. But as always guys, thank you so much. Hey guys, I really hope you enjoyed coming out doing that sunset dive at Hermes and that awesome night dive at Southwest Breaker. It was absolutely wicked. What caught me off guard was a Bermuda Chub bit me on the dive on Southwest Breaker. Was not expecting that. 6 awesome dives today. Dwayne was brilliant diving with, good guy, love diving with him, awesome guy, always have so much fun. But as guys, I hope you really enjoyed it. About to jump my kit, put it in the car, head home, and then get ready for tomorrow teaching advanced open water course. Busy day for life of a dive instructor, but hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you next video.